Hi everyone, welcome back to some more Thief Deadly Shadows. I'm so excited to be playing this game. It's been so long since I played a game and been like, wow, I'm excited to play this game. Um, a lot of you were commenting like why I'm doing Thief 3 over the other two, and I'm thinking about I did do the second one a while ago, but I might do it again. I certainly like to do the first one as part of like a TheRPGMinx thing. So yeah, I might do them. But I actually am of the opinion that Thief Deadly Shadows is better than Thief 1. And got a friend of mine who does reviews with balls, as he calls them, to step in here and just give his opinion. So for the next 4 minutes and 13 seconds, I'm going to pass over to Mr. Razorfist here, and he is going to just go through what makes this an amazing series in his style, just while Garrett wanders around his apartment complex here and robs a few of his neighbours. So I'll be back in a moment. Let's pass over to Razorfist.
Fear not, Minxlings, as I'll not take up too much of your time, and the rest of this video will be narrated by Michelle's Golden Pipes. She was kind enough to ask me to divulge a brief synopsis of my feelings on the Thief series, and the third entry in particular. As with anything involving the franchise, I of course squealed immediately like a prepubescent schoolgirl and leapt at the chance. The bleak, steam-cloaked Victorian squalor of the Thief series has enchanted me, and certainly Madame Minx as well, since all the way back when Looking Glass Studios first unleashed it upon a hapless gaming public, sometime during the late Cretaceous, if I counted the rings correctly. Since that time, it's arrayed a passionate and, to be perfectly honest, often obtrusively entitled group of dedicated fans whose love for the series is matched only by their proclivity for regularly indulging in the only forum arguments that need their own fucking cliff notes. But if you wanted to hear about cranky people on the internet, you could just read the comments section of one of my videos. Now, we're here to talk about the greatest stealth series, and in my personal opinion, the greatest video game series ever wrought by the stubby digits of mankind. Without indulging in too much detail, the first game was a revolutionary first-person stealth game set in a cheery little hamlet called The City that was a fusion of dystopian medieval fantasy and Victorian steampunk, and mind you, this was years before every oblivious comic convention booth babe under the yellow sun donned an obligatory pair of hastily spray-painted motorcycle goggles, a bowler hat, and a bustier that slams her tits so far together they bond at the subatomic level. Steampunk was barely a word by that point, let alone a full-fledged genre. Moreover, it's a testament to the originality of the game that even in a year that featured the two-fisted release of both Metal Gear Solid and Tenchu Stealth Assassins, it nevertheless immediately carved out a niche as the market's lone true stealth simulator, a position it solidified in 2000 with the release of what is in my estimation the greatest video game ever pressed to a disc, Thief 2: The Metal Age. After that, shit got real, but the long and short of it is that Looking Glass Studios went tits up and the ownership of the Thief franchise defaulted back to Eidos, who then handed the reins over to the creators of the original Deus Ex, Ion Storm Austin. And depending on who or what you ask, this was either a brilliant move or the gaming equivalent of the docking of the Hindenburg. Gone was the dated but technically efficient Dark Engine with its polygonal graphics and sprawling detailed environments. In was the amorphous purple warp gate to bear Garrett to a shoebox-sized micro level, at least after he submitted to a loading time that had musketeers shouting, "Get the fuck on with it." But hey guys, this is Thief, which meant whether it was released by Ion Storm or Fisher-Price, I was on it like Louis Anderson on a ballpark Frank, and for the record, I'm sincerely glad I did. The shrieking cacophony of Thief series elitists proclaim that Deadly Shadows betrays the core tenets of the franchise by embracing an optional third-person perspective, and I suspect that's got to be a distance record for missing the point. The Thief series is exemplified in an emphasis on light, shadow, sound, detail, and atmosphere, and all of those core pillars, in my opinion, were not only upheld, but reinforced by the release of Thief Deadly Shadows in 2004. Rather than the static shadows of past titles, the shadows in Thief 3 actually move and dynamically affect where it's safe for the player to hide. You can even utilize this new feature to hide in the shadows of the enemies themselves, opening up multitudinous opportunities for player experimentation. When you steal a vase in the center of a well-patrolled hallway, guards will actually notice that it's missing and enter a heightened state of alert. The enhanced physics engine means pushing over objects is now a viable method of disabling or distracting enemies. To fail to take note of these marked and significant improvements is to do the game and the developers a grave disservice. One thing you have to remember is that Thief Deadly Shadows was essentially shoved into the escape pod just before the USS Ion Storm went up like a motherfucking Death Star. They clearly didn't have all the time or resources they would have liked, as evidenced by the wonky ragdoll physics when enemies are knocked out, or removal of swimming and the near unforgivable omission of rope arrows. But it's a testament to the talent and dedication of all involved that the game remains not only playable, but even contains one of the most universally praised single video game levels in the history of the respective medium. In short, it's good. It's damn good. Now, I apologize again for annoying the fuck out of you, but it really needed to be said, and I now readily relinquish the floor to the lovely Miss Mangaminx. I'm Razorfist. God fucking speed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Razorfist. Very important note there. Basically, it's the journal of our landlord, and he's having some serious issues because he's being blackmailed. He's not a rich man, but he's being blackmailed. And now, by reading his journal, we know where the fucking blackmailer is putting his stash. It's behind the old Sir grate down in Black Alley, which is where we're heading anyway to see our fence. As you can probably tell, I had a bit of a disaster with the girl running off, who I accidentally disturbed. But fuck it, it doesn't matter. I'm not actually sure where she's gone. She's going into my house. Anyway, let's get out of here.
Obey the law, and there's no need to worry about the residents. The city watch are the guys who want to lock me up, though. Gotta keep my eye out for them.
Indeed you do, Garrett.
And I said, but I can't read. And so he says, they got the whole place under quarantine.
These guys freak out if they see me.
I know. Same thing happened to me. I can read so I could see for myself. I asked why, but the city watch wouldn't give me the time of day.
So anyway, here we are in the city. This is like the main hub levels of the game. There are multiple areas, and there are sometimes key plot areas here as well. But I will, first of all, give you a tour of each district as and when I get there. But I will only focus on the key plot points after that. So you won't get loads of me just wandering around the same areas again and again.
Otherwise, the undead
But anyway,
would be everywhere.
we have to go and see our fence in Black Alley. So that's where we're going to go now and have a wondrous time in the process. Got to be careful though, because the city watch are out in force, and they don't really like me that much, if I'm honest with you. There's one over there. What a nice dude.
good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm gonna take your
Those
coins
are City
and fuck
Watch.
off.
You can tell by their insignia. They're the guys I have to look out for.
And these red handprints mean there's a fence nearby, which is the one we're looking for. So let's go and see him.
This is Black Alley. The red handprint is the mark of illegal establishments.
Not to sound dumb, Garrett, but that does look fucking obvious. That's like fucking hell. Look at that. The fucking City Watch must know. Anyway, the stash the landlord talked about is here. So we're gonna pick it up and fuck off with it, which is awesome. Okay, so we have various things, buildings here. I think Perry is in this one, I think. So let's go and speak to him first of all.
Garrett, Taff. Didn't expect to see you. Haven't you heard? Lady Elizabeth from Rutherford Castle is after you. She was in here with some goons, asking a bunch of questions about that opal. They did a job on me. See the bruises? Had to give him a name. I guess before I knew that I'd given him yours.
What a great friend.
Which is the truth, ain't it? Anyway, I'd watch your back, eh, pal? About the opal. No way I can risk taking it now, but I know someone who can. A fence in Stone Market. Black Market Bertha. If I were you, I'd go to Stone Market to see her now, before those goons find you. Anyway, I can still give you cash for whatever other loot you stole from the castle. Business as usual. No hard feelings, eh, Garrett? I mean, who's the one all beaten up?
Fantastic. Well,
I got it.
oh, shut up. I'm going to sell my loot to him
Say, I'm still hurting all over.
and make some money. I'm also going to go and buy some equipment as a result. Right, I just picked up a moss arrow, which is a type of arrow you can put on metal floors, and it puts out moss spores which silence your footsteps, which is very, very good for more industrial areas of the game, as it were. Let's pop in here. Nice little shop where I can buy stuff.
Welcome. Is this your first time visiting us? Take your time. Peruse. Enjoy. Shopping should never be a rushed experience.
I'm going to get another 5
We
water
hope you
arrows.
find everything you need with this quarantine.
Everything else can wait. Did it just get darker? It's just me. It just did, but it's pinged back into normal brightness again now. That's a bit weird. Anyway, sorry, I also just had to realize my headset was on back to front. So I had to change it because I'm a fucking idiot. Come on. What the fuck?
Ah! Found you!
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Uh-oh! Oh, please!
Hey, walk.
I think I might die here, guys. Whoopsie doopy doo dee 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 dee. God ran away, otherwise they killed me. That's a good song. Hope you enjoyed. Anyway. Hopefully I've lost them, but they're probably going to be going mental. But it doesn't matter because I'll be leaving this district fairly shortly anyway. There isn't a whole huge amount to do here. No, I've already done that section. But I've got to be careful because Lady Elizabeth is also looking for me. I've got a feeling after what she did to Perry, she isn't going to be, you know, overly keen on, you know, getting to know me that well. She's probably just going to kick my fucking head in, let's be honest. Anything up here? No. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. The guards will hopefully have fucked off. I was kind of fortunate in the fact that this douchebag opened the door. Oh, he dropped something as well. And a key. Probably the key to this house, but why don't you just lie down in the darkness a bit more here? And I'll close the door. Anyway, let's have a look around. Knife, fire, awesome. Fantastic news and all that. Books, boring. Crap, boring. Window, other escape route. But I'm pretty sure there's something else in here that I'm forgetting, like up here on the beams. In fact, you can see it, look. You can fucking see it. Like shining through the beam. There we go. More loot for me. Well, I can tell later on. I set it to black mark. Fuck off, you fucking courts. Okay, I should probably save things I haven't done so yet, so let's drop a quick save and keep going.
Ah!
I knew it.
I'm doing really badly today. What the fuck is wrong with me? Look who's waiting for us. I think that could be Lady
Looks
Elizabeth.
like Lady Elizabeth is here, with a couple of thugs.
Let's have a listen to them if we can.
Did you see that fence wince?
Yeah, here they are.
I only had to hit him 3 times before he started spilling his guts. Couldn't wait to give us Garrett's name.
It was my knife at his throat that made him talk, you taffer.
Heartless Perry, huh? He wasn't so tough. I want to go back and rough him up some more.
Douchebags.
Up, you fools. The whole town can hear you.
Beg pardon, Lady Elizabeth.
The money is ready. Don't dally. I haven't got all night.
Taff. We wasn't being that loud. And if she's a noble, then I must be quite a gent. I'll be glad when this job is over.
Let's
Okay.
go. Meeting on Perry was fun, but it's the money.
She wants to kill us, clearly, and she's not happy that, we took her opal. But it's time we got a bit of revenge. She just came into this house somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Elizabeth. Did you fall over? You fucking did. Here's the money that these guys are going to get paid. Let's read the note. Soon the opal will be mine. The fence told us the thief's name is Garrett and that he'll try for Stone Market, but my men have barricaded the gate and are ready for him. When I return to Castle Rutherford with the opal, I'll watch Julian and Ember suffer. For a time anyway. Later I'll poison them. Never leave loose ends. Lady E. What a lovely lady. I'm glad I stole all the shit from your bedroom as well. But still, it doesn't matter. We are now victorious and we can get on with things. Better put this out just in case, to be fair. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Okay. So these two are just guarding the entrance at the moment. As you can see, they're not gonna let me through that easily, are they? But there's always a way around such things. Usually with a fucking blackjack to the back of the head. But we're gonna try a different approach. We're gonna... shoot a noisemaker arrow over here. And totally waste it. Brilliant, well done, Michelle. Why are you playing like such a fucking moron at the moment?
Strangest taffing noise I ever heard. Just keep looking. And I don't want to hear any of your belly
And we'll just sneak past like this. And voila. We're off to Stone Market, guys. Yeah, I fucking do. Fucking hell. Okay, so we're off to Stone Market now to see something Bertha, big ass Bertha or some shit like that. I don't know. Although as far as I recall, she isn't really, doesn't live up to her
Well,
name
I've made it
particularly well.
past Lady Elizabeth and her thugs, and now here I am in Stone Market. This district's known for commerce and corruption, with plenty of both for everybody. Most people come here for the stores, but I tend to do my shopping after everything's locked up for the night. There's the clock tower, one of the tallest buildings in the city, a good landmark day or night. And finally the Stone Market Plaza. More vendors, more people. No doubt the City Watch will be keeping an eye out for pickpockets like me, though. Being a thief is never as easy as it sounds. Anyway, it's time for me to find this Bertha character and get rid of the opal once and for all. I hope Perry was right about her.
I fucking hope so too, Garrett. It's not the area I actually thought it was.
Big Bertha's place is marked on my map.
Okay, that's cool. I guess. This is quite a big area, actually.
With the red handprint.
Pretty sure there's a dude that patrols along here. Yeah, I'm right. And he's the sort of guy that doesn't like take kindly to thieves, as far as I recall. So let's make sure that he has a little nap soon. Oh. Come on. Come on! You can fuck off now, please. Come on. Something you fuck off. Oh, look at the guard and him just watching each other. Isn't that nice? Why aren't you fucking off? Thank you. Out of the fucking way. We're going to rob this in before we go any further. It's always quite important to take in landmark areas of the district. And this inn is a primary example of this. There's a rather excellent mod for Thief 2 which features a zombie outbreak in this area as well that I always thought was pretty cool. There's this dude here, he's probably going to freak out when I put this torch out.
These torches out? I didn't feel any draft.
I know you didn't, dude, but...
Oh boy!
Oh, for fuck's sake, what the cunt? I am playing the worst I have in years. Be right back.
Torches go out just like that.
I know they do, dude. I know they do. Fuck off this time. I want that valuable bottle of whiskey, thank you. Right, is there any other reason for... Oh, there's a dude that patrols... Oh, there's two dudes there, look at them. And there's money on that shelf, which I would very much like to have. But that arrow is definitely going to have to go out before I think you need to move first, dude. Like, properly move. No, Garrett, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna zoom in! Okay, but, can we do that later on, please?
Out. These torches
Just
go
then.
out just like that.
They do indeed. It's a tragic, sad waste, isn't it? Am I gonna be able to get to the money, though, with... I have no idea.
Probably just heard the echo of my own footsteps.
You probably did. I'd say you definitely did. There's a 99% chance that you did. Let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? Gotta be careful here. Yeah, it's just one of those nights. Where does this guy patrol? Come on, dude. Come into the light. Come and play. Come and play with Garrett! Gotta be careful, because those douchebags over there are gonna see me if I'm not careful. And there's some quite nice shit down here as well that I want. do you like
Getting
my...
spooked at nothing. Maybe
Yeah.
my relief will come soon.
I do like my nice shit. Now getting that stuff from behind the bar, that's going to be a bit more
Well,
tricky.
if you didn't take it,
I just...
who did?
I'll keep still. Wait
Everything's
here
fine,
again.
dudes.
Someone said that there were.
I guess it was the wind I heard. Did something make a sound?
Nah, you didn't hear your friend falling over at all, dudes. It was just your fucking imagination. Fucking lie down.
Let's get back to work.
Right, this is going to be challenging, but
Good shot, friend. Oh, Taffer, now that you're dead, can I have those boots?
what boots?
Now that we're looking, I'm not as sure.
Those guys kept alerting, but that's fine. We're going to just keep sneaking past them and ignore them completely. Anyway, back out on the street, where the fun never stops. Anyway, save our game again. Let's go.